What's up, boxing fans? Just coming at you with a new video here. Just want to talk about a few things that's on my mind in the sport. Um, that's what I do with my videos. Just when something comes to mind, want to talk about it. Just my opinion, my opinions, throw in some predictions. Just tell you, what I think is, what's going on in the sport. Um, First topic I want to get to is I'd like to talk about Ennis. Look, his last performance against KC, not his greatest, but KC, very underrated fighter. Uh, Now what's happening is there's a lot of backlash towards Duran. People saying he's overrated. People saying he's ducking Virgil Ortiz. Look, obviously, I wanted to see the fight. I want to see Ennis against Ortiz. I was hoping it would be on the February 22nd card. It's not. Now, look, maybe that's just not how it works these days with these guys. I mean, you got Duran coming off a very tough fight with Casey, and he's supposed to jump in to a fight with Virgil Ortiz at 154. I don't know. I mean, right now Duran's not sure what he wants to do. Does he want to stay at 147 and unify? Does he want to move up to 154? We don't know right now, but the thing that I do disagree with is why his stock is dropping. I'm just not seeing it. Um, KC, a very tough fighter. Duran did have him down. KC was able to get back in the fight, take it the distance. Look, some of the best fighters of all time have come in with some duds. They've come in with some stinkers. Let's leave Duran alone. Let's look at his performance against Roman Villa, a dangerous power punching fighter who came into that fight with one loss. Duran basically toyed with him and just ended up destroying the guy. Um, you know, KC was just not tailor made for Duran, but he Ennis fought him twice, beat him twice by decision. So it's time to move on to bigger and better things, and that's up to Eddie Hearn to get things going for Duran. Right now, it seems this guy's career is at a standstill, and I still think we're talking about one of the best fighters in the world. I mean, the guy's just explosive. He'll do whatever he wants. He'll take you inside, he'll take you outside. I mean, he'll box, he'll throw haymakers. Does he get hit a lot? Yes. I do think he gets hit a lot just to try to make the fights more exciting. So let's back off on him for a second, and let's hope Eddie Hearn gets him into something big for his next fight. Another topic. I want to move on to Shakur Stevenson. Once again, I'm trying to be as positive as possible here, but once again, we have a fighter who I feel is one of the best in the world, and all of a sudden, his stock is down. There's been a few injuries in there. I do think we've forgotten about the good fighters that he has beat. If you go back and look at his resume, there's some nice names on there, and he has schooled those fighters. Um, I just I don't want to hear anything about Shakur ducking Gervonta Davis. I really don't think that's the case. I think this could be maybe a money issue. Now Shakur has come out and he has told Gervonta that, hey, I'll let you be the A side and Shakur will be the B side. So, that's a start right there. I do think the fight can marinate a little bit more, but it's going to run its cause if this thing doesn't happen in 2025. Um, like I said, I like to throw in some predictions there. I do feel if that fight happens, I do like Shakur Stevenson winning that fight. I just think he is very underrated right now. He is physically strong. Now, there's a difference between being an absolute power puncher and being physically strong. It'd be very tough to hurt Shakur Stevenson. Very fast, great defense, excellent chin, and I have him winning that fight. Look, I love all fighters, and I'd love to talk to them. I'd love to give the fighters my opinion. I just feel that Shakur's defense is and his counterpunching is enough to get him through. And as that fight goes on, I could see Shakur Stevenson just totally flipping the script and possibly knocking out Gervonta Davis. You have to understand how big Shakur is, how physical he is for that weight class. So that's a fight that I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to seeing Jaron Ennis doing bigger and better things. Obviously, two of my favorite fighters. Um, I feel Duran's unbeaten. He can unbeaten at 147. I don't think anybody beats him at 147. I don't think anybody beats Shakur Stevenson at the weight class that he's at right now. So that's two topics right there. One more quick one. Obviously, I'm looking forward to Benavidez and Morrell. Explosive fight, great for the sport. Whether they did it at 168 or 175, hats off to both of them for making this happen. Not going to give a prediction on that, but I'm looking forward to, not going to give a prediction yet, but looking forward to a very explosive fight. I do like the undercard as well. Figueroa against Fulton rematch. That's something to look forward to. I want all the big fights to happen. I want the fighters to get all they can get. I really do. I want all the negotiations to get worked out. Don't want any careers getting wasted, and just want the biggest and the best fights. But I just don't like when somebody has one dud, and next thing you know, their stock just falls. Right now, I would say Duran's underrated. Duran's very underrated. Shakur's very underrated, and they're both just waiting to explode in major fights. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to Benavidez against Murrill. I'll have a prediction on that closer to the fight. That's a very explosive battle right there, and that's what boxing needs. So just real quick video, just some things that were on my mind about two of my favorite fighters, and then obviously I just touched on a major fight that's happening February 1st. So we got a big month of boxing in February. Looking forward to it, and I'll be back shortly with another video. Like I said, when something's on my mind, I got to get it out there. That's when I post something. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back with more stuff shortly.